Ali Khan, but first it'll be Sean Pollock.
He's too straight or too wide. There's an easy boundary to be picked up, and he starts well. I thought he bowled really well initially when early Morne Morkel getting the ball to reverse, and he straight away went around. On the offside and runs will be picked up, so then an extra fielder comes into the gully position now. Short mid wicket comes out. It's a big booming drive. It will be cut off, so just through for the single. Yeah, the idea would certainly be to make batsmen think that they can drive through the offside. It's a back offside field, and the line of attack would be on the offside. Just a little bit. Hit that nicely, but good bit of fielding as well. Delivery that bounce as much as Mahmudullah was expecting. You've already seen how slow this pitch is, so the batsman needs to be watchful, knowing that the ball is not going to bounce that much. Got himself a little bit of a tangle there. Not the ideal from line from Morne Morkel, and he has to really be wary as the fast bowler, because there's no fielder down that fine leg. So basically, if anyone gets it in this direction over here, it's basically going to go work its way all the way for a boundary. So if he slides it down the leg side, there's no one that's going to stop it, and Morne Morkel will go for boundary. It's an interesting tactic being employed by Faf du Plessis, but he wants to have an extra slip in place, and that's the reason why he's not using a fine leg. And that is an absolute peach. Beautiful length, slight bit of movement away from the right-hander, and that's class fast bowling from Morne Morkel to end the over. 2:19 for 4. He's stuck on his crease. It's the length that they done. Now also the ball also moving, just shaping away from the right-hander. Lovely delivery. Could have easily got an outside edge, squared him up. Good lad. Set of them.
some.
What did you say?
Keshav Maharaj will continue for South Africa. I felt like they could have got him into the attack a little bit earlier this morning, but he bowled nicely and has an impressive start to his Test career.
There was a lot happening for Maharaj yesterday, relatively a new ball. But now it's 61 overs old. So he's not going to get that kind of purchase. And that's the reason why he's not been that effective. He's been very good, Mominul Haq. Ideally, when you see a batsman moving into the 70s, you would want to get a big one. And that's a perfect scenario for him. And he seems to be in no trouble whatsoever.
I think lunchtime came at a bad time for him. I think he was looking so good, he was settled, and sometimes he'll go to the lunch interval and you start thinking about the milestone. You've got 40 minutes to eat and you're thinking, well, maybe if I can just get a few more, I can get 100. You start to overthink it a touch, whereas he almost looked playing on natural instinct before the lunch break, but we'll have to wait and see. He's an experienced campaigner. He's played a bit of Test cricket now. He's got to get himself 26 more to be the first Bangladesh batsman to get 100 on South African soil. It was his birthday yesterday, so that would be a bit of a belated birthday present for him. Turned 26 and he needs 26 more. So a good start for Maharaj after the lunch break, 220 for 4.
Andy? For the right hander.
Atta? I don't know if it's halal, but it's really good, juicy boerewors. We have to get you some halal so you can taste. But it's a popular dish here in Potchefstroom and a popular dish all around South Africa. Boerewors.
Four bowlers are taking a wicket each. Yeah, I enjoyed my yesterday. Even there was chicken and lamb chops. Very nice.
It was good. It was nice. You can just see a hint of it. You get the ball, those shiny sides on the left-hand side of your screen, and just straighten the touch. That's all you want compared to what we've seen throughout this Test match. There's been very little for the fast bowlers to work with. So if there can be just be a touch of movement, that really does get them excited. That's beautifully played, and the placement was superb. The outfielder's got quicker and quicker as this Test match has gone. Kakisa Rabada puts in the hard yards, and they'll be back for
Yeah, it's not easy for bowlers to adjust the line and length because this is a left-hand, right-hand combination in the middle. The moment the batsman changes over, you need to change your line. This time it's just a pitch a little bit fuller. And once again, a good touch from Mominul Haq. He does have a lovely hand. He just leans into it. He keeps it pretty simple, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He looks very composed. You saw a little bit of movement there again. And the field that was set at gully and the man at square on the drive, so Morne Morkel wouldn't mind him playing that shot too much. He's just thinking if one just holds up in the surface, maybe I'll bring those fielders into play. For the right-hander, they do have a man back on the boundary for his short pitch delivery.
He had a bit of a look at that field just before he delivered it. This ball, Morne Morkel, just perhaps suggesting to Mahmoud, I'm going to test you with a short pitch one, and then it pitches it up. That's a clever piece of bowling from Morne Morkel.
Bowlers love to play the games, don't they? They want you to be second guessing what they're going to do. Try and get you in a bit of a scrambled mindset. This one he's holding to shape away from the right-hander. Shapes away a little bit. You got to think Morne Morkel, he was absolutely superb in England. He found a new length, much like this last delivery that he's bowled now. It's a slightly fuller length compared to what he always classed as his natural length for many years. And he was really good at executing and bowling that fuller length in England. And he was talking about how he's looking forward to getting back to South Africa. The only thing I didn't think he put into the equation, that is his first game in South Africa was going to be in Poch. And they haven't really produced a fast, bouncy one for him. But at some stage through the season, he's going to get the surface he's after. Oh, another classy delivery, slightly wide on the shapes it away from the right-hander, finds the outside edge, doesn't carry, and away for a boundary.
Yeah, the problem for Mahmudullah Riyad was he's trying to play it on the onside, closing the face of the bat. Lovely delivery, no question about that. Just look at the face of the bat here. He's just trying. I think undone by the movement, just very last moment, and it looks like he's trying to play it on the onside. And lucky with the 4 in his account.
It's been a very good start after lunch from Morne Morkel. He's impressive. It's the end of the 63rd over, 227 for 4. Morne Morkel probably won't bowl more than maybe 2, 3, 4 overs, and then he'll be pulled out of the attack and wait for the second new ball, which is due in 17 overs time. Once he's finished, you might see here come into the attack for another spell, although he has been quite expensive, and you've also got the option of Pat Laquire.
Yeah, what South Africa will need there to pick up wickets is obviously have Maharaj get back into his own rhythm. I think it's important. He can play a key role here as far as I'm concerned for South Africa. And if he does get into a good rhythm and starts to get a little bit of grip and turn, like what we saw yesterday, then it'll certainly trouble the batsman.
Fortunately, after 63 overs, the ball's just got a little bit soft. The seam's not as pronounced, not as hard. That's the real struggle. So he'll even be hoping that once the second new ball's taken, he can be back into attack earlier rather than later. So I think they missed the trick this morning. I thought he should have, even if it was just 2 or 3 overs, give him an opportunity. He looked the most likely to pick up a wicket yesterday. And he's got one now. He pushes onto the back, does Monomal, and he just guides it into short legs hands. And another catch from Wakram, his 3rd of the innings. South Africa have got the 5th.
Well, it's Maharaj who does the trick for South Africa. Mominul Haq will be very disappointed indeed. He's not too sure about the length, whether to play forward or back. He went back, and then it's a very good, smart, sharp catch from Makram. Look at his position. Eyes wide up, expecting the ball to come to him, and it does. That's a very good catch. That's a big wicket. Big wicket. Mominul was looking very good, but he has to go. He has to go now. He's gone for 77. Bangladesh 220 for 5.
Nivea Man Protect and Care gives you protection from dirt, protection from sweat, protection from dry skin, protection from everything. Well, almost. Nivea Man Protect and Care. Ultimate protection from everything.
Bet Boost from William Hill. Lets you decide which odds you want to boost. all you need to do is select your market, go to your bet slip, hit boost, and then place your bet at the boosted price. Don't wait for enhanced or crowd-led prices. We're giving you your own bet boost every day to use on any sport. More choice, more control, and now available on Google Play. William Hill. This is more.
Shabir Rahman, just 9 test matches, averaging under 32, best of 66 against Australia just a month ago.
But
South Africa, they've been really good after this lunch break. The best 2 bowlers have been put on into the attack, and eventually they've reaped the rewards. Bit of a nothing shot. He's sort of in position early. He either had to really play it with soft hands or work it hard off his hip. Look at Markram's eyes, wide open. He's anticipating that it's going to be knocked in that area. He moves to his left-hand side and grasps it. From Markram, and Maharaj, a well-deserved wicket. He's been very good for South Africa.
I think he should have played with softer hands. I thought he just pushed the bat away from the body, knowing that it was short, and there was a fielder at a short leg. Well, full credit to Maharaj to creating that doubt in the batsman's mind and then picking up a wicket. Extra fielder comes in now. Now this is good attacking field set from Faf du Plessis.
Oh, yes, Cash.
Yeah, you either had to come to him and just guide it fine, or else you really did have to whip it off his hip to make sure that the short leg had no chance whatsoever of catching it. It's almost like a nothing shot. It's almost like something you would see them doing in the practice before the day's play. Just practice giving the short leg some catching. That one finds the edge. Really in the game is Maharaj. So a wicket maiden. South Africa have now Bangladesh 227 for 5. Here we see it. Off the back foot. He just nudges it. It's almost like a nothing shot. Didn't try and hit it through the short leg or hit it nice and fine. Good anticipation by There we see it. Caught Markram, caught Markram, caught Markram. So he's been in business, 97 with the bat, and now he already has 3 catches. And this is a moment. Faf du Plessis probably would have gone up to Morne Morkel and said, listen, you've been superb after this break. We really need you to push on. 2 overs here. Get us another one. And there's the variation. So we've seen a lot of away swingers to the right-hander from Morkel. Now he changes up and gets the ball to shape back in.
The last couple of overs have been very good for South Africa. That one came back quite sharply, didn't it? Looked like that he picked that one up. Came back very lucky, could have easily gone on to hit the stumps. And this is the period where Bangladesh batsmen need to ensure that they don't get